Hello everyone. Good evening and welcome to the class. I hope that all of you are good, right? And all of you are really, really excited. But let me ask you that what in the biology class we have this beautiful painting, right? It looks like an art, right? Yes everyone, what do you think? It looks like an art only. Yeah, we can see a person sitting, there's one more person, right? And then we can see 4 people all together. What do you think is happening over here, everyone? The topic says that we are discussing something about the digestion, but what we have over here is something looks like an art. Yes? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the class. Welcome to the 9th and 10th channel of Byju's. I'm your teacher Ankita, and today we will be kind of decoding this what we have over here. Yes? Good evening, good evening. So, everyone, as from the topic, you know that what we'll be discussing in today's class. But to add on to a little bit, sense of surprise and suspense, we have this over here. A malnutrition family. Yes, absolutely. Yes, very good, yes. No, I am here in Bangalore. Yesterday when I took the class, I was there in Bangalore. I was not in Egypt. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. So let's get started. So what we have over here is something, something interesting. You know that I love history, and you know what? Nowadays I'm just finding ways in which we have the history connected to our biology. Right? So of course, we are looking at the very historical picture. Now in this particular picture, everyone, right, the person you see is over here in blue color dress is none other than William, right, Beaumont. Now, tell me, have you heard about his name? Anywhere. Good evening, good evening. I can see so many of you here, everyone. I welcome you all to the class. Yes, welcome to the class, everyone. Welcome to the class. Okay, you're saying you have not heard about the person name. Absolutely. Some of you are saying, maybe he was a doctor. Okay, very good, very good. No. So let me tell you, everyone, you know what? He, right, he was the first person, I would say, right, to actually sat down and do the research on the gastric juices to study the stomach. So goes back a long story, very interesting story, that he was not a formal doctor, but he actually treated a lot of patients, and then after a long time he got his certificate. And during one of the war, right, he met a patient, right, whose stomach was damaged. So basically that particular patient got a bullet gunshot in his stomach. So basically it has a lot of wounds, right? So this particular doctor said that, you know what, I will be treating you, I will be making sure that, we'll try our best. And this person said that, anyways I will be dying, you can use my body for an experiment to understand. So, you know what he did? For 2 years approximately, he worked with the patient, and he used to research on the stomach, that the food that the patient will be eating, right, he'll be taking that food out from the stomach, testing it, and in the year 1838, he published his book calling it out the experiments and the observation on the gastric juices and the physiology of digestion in the year 1838, everyone. And that's why we call him as the father of gastric physiology. Remember this. Interesting information, right? Everyone, what are we doing here, right? See, every day we learn something new. You have this information, now you can talk about this in your class also, right? Yes, everyone, so did you like this history and biochar combination? So now we know that how we started researching more on the gastric juices and how the function happens. Done? Quick thumbs up, everyone. Biohistory is the subject over here. Yes. Good evening, everyone. I can see so many of you have just joined now. We started a class with the history. I welcome you all in the class. Now that we know about William Beaumont, right, he's called as the father of the gastric physiology. He was, right, in terms of he actually worked upon, right, on the stomach and its juices, and have actually helped in understanding the process, how it happens. Yes! Yo everyone, love the excitement in the class. Please make sure, right, to hit the like button. If you're new here, do take a moment and hit that subscribe button, everyone. Yes, and now we'll be starting with what? With the interesting topic, right? We will be today tackling the digestion in humans in Byju's way. So something interesting we have in today's class. See, we started with a history. So you know that something interesting is happening in today's class. Okay? Good, everyone. So I hope that all of you are ready. Yes, how's the Josh, everyone? How's this Josh? It's a very, very important topic from the exam point of view. You all know that we will be looking at few questions at the end of the session, right, that came in the previous year paper. So I'm just making sure that all of you are ready. See, this topic is important. So I want all of your attention now, right? We will try to make sure that our session is really small. I will be answering your doubt when we have the doubt board. So please make sure you pay attention and ask your doubts when there's a doubt board. Yes. The history wala part is not there in the NCERT. It's an extra information, right? In your NCERT, we will be starting with the digestion. Okay, ready? Ready, steady, go. So, in the last class, when you had the discussion about the different types of nutrition, you already know about that in humans we have the Holozoic mode of nutrition. Now, what is the Holozoic mode of nutrition? There we take the food inside the body, we take the food inside, right? Then the digestion happens, the breakdown of the food happens. Then of course the absorption of the food happens, goes into the blood. Then of course there's a utilization of the food in making the energy in various different processes. And at the end we know that the waste will be eliminated out from the body. Are we clear? Yes, very good. So we have these 5 steps. Right, we have ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and excretion. Sorry, egestion. Extremely sorry, egestion. Very good. Okay. Here and there, everyone, we will be telling you some extra information, right? See, we are preparing you not just for your board examination, but for the 11th standard and for the higher studies also. So we'll not be giving you more burden of the new information, but little bit of information that will be helping you to understand the topic in a better way. We will be focusing on that. And those of you who are asking me to request, right, requesting me to call out the name, really sorry, so many of you are here, I'll not be able to call out your name. Not ignoring anyone, right? If you write the doubt over here, I'll be able to help you with that. But again, please don't spam everyone, right? And let's just stay focused. Yes, assimilation comes, right? But of course, when we just say that in a broader aspect, the utilization of the food, okay? That just comes. Very good, everyone. Yes, I do remember you. Okay, so are we clear with the 3? Are we clear with the 5 steps, everyone? Quick thumbs up. We don't have Menti. Let's not spam. Right? Let's not spam. Menti. We don't have that quiz today. We'll be focusing on the theory part, everyone. And I want all of you to focus over there. Good. Very good. Now that we are clear, let's quickly take a look and understand about the human digestive system. Now, before we start with the human digestive system, everyone, we will be discussing the different parts, right? Now, in our digestive system, what we have? And quickly tell me what we have in our digestive system. Again, those of you who are asking me doubt, I will be going on a doubt board after some time, so please do ask your doubt there. Yes. Awesome. Very good. Very good. I can see some answers. Very good, everyone. Alimentary canal, okay? So, the digestive system, right, when we talk about it, it includes the different organs, right? And alimentary canal is the long canal, starts from mouth and ends the anus. That is the alimentary canal. Now, if we talk about the human digestive system, we have the mouth, right? We have esophagus. Now, of course, when we talk about the mouth, we sometimes call it as buccal cavity also, right? I'm sure you have heard about this term, buccal cavity. So in the mouth, what we have? We have the teeth, we have the salivary glands, we have the tongue, right? All of these together are called as the buccal cavity. Okay, the mouth. Then we have the esophagus, the long tube-like pipe that takes the food to the stomach. Very good, everyone. I can see answers. Awesome. I'm super proud of you that you all came to class prepared. Then we have the liver, we have stomach, we have pancreas, we have small intestine, large intestine, and at the end we have the anus. So if we talk about, this is a digestive system. Everyone, are we clear? Yes, it's okay now. You can understand. Please do pay attention to the class. Good. So these are the important parts that we have in the human digestive system. From the mouth to the anus, we call it as the alimentary canal. See, all of this is super easy. We have studied in our previous classes also. Now, what is new here in the class 10th is a detail. So everyone, I want you to pay attention to the class, right? Because we will be understanding the function of each of these organs, the enzymes involved, how it's working. So I need your attention. Now, it's time for us to take a look, right? Yes, bilkul, right? So now everyone, now we'll be moving ahead to a very interesting way, and after that I will be taking the doubts. I will be reading the chat. See, I am reading the chat. Here and there I can see some of the doubts, but I will be focusing on the doubts only during the doubts board. So first, let me take you to a very interesting place, everyone. Now we will be learning the Byju's way, as we always say. When we talk about the Byju's way, right? We always believe in the visualization. You will always remember things when you see them. If you connect all of these, you'll be able to recall them very easily whenever you are studying. It will be there in your mind forever. So here at Byju's we believe. So I have something really very special for you, right? So everyone, give me some time, right? We will be fixing this, and then we will be taking a look at something interesting. Yes. Yes, from mouth to anus it's called as alimentary canal. The spelling of esophagus definitely depends on different books. We can write any of these spellings. It's absolutely fine. Yes, as a teacher, I usually write the O1. You can write with the E also. Very good. Good evening, everyone. So are we ready? Awesome, everyone. So now you will see something very beautiful on the screen. Yes, here can you see something, everyone? Yes, I hope that you can see this. Do tell me if you can see this. Give a quick thumbs up. Quick thumbs up. See, I will be answering your doubt in a minute. Please have some patience. Yes, very good. Yes, very good, very good. Okay, now everyone, many of you are asking few doubts, right? I will be answering your doubts, so please make sure you stay focused. Yes. Okay. Right? Something very beautiful we have over here. Good, very good, everyone. So let's start, right? Let's start with it. Yes, see what you can see on the screen is the alimentary canal, right? We talk about the steps, right? And of course, we'll be discussing these steps when we move ahead with this beautiful 3D structure that we have, right? And we have it in the Byju's, and you can definitely, see all of these amazing things that we have over here. So let's start with the first step, everyone, that is ingestion. Now, what is ingestion? Everyone over here, you can take a close-up look. See, after this part, I will be answering your doubt. So I want all of you to focus in the class now. Yes, and after that, we'll be taking all of your doubts. So, here we have, right? At Byju's, we have created this, so we have this with us. Okay? So, here everyone, we are talking about the mouth or the buccal cavity. So, what we do with the help of mouth, we take the food inside, right? First step is the ingestion. We take the food inside. So, here we have the buccal cavity. Buccal cavity comprised of your teeth, right? Of your teeth, we have 4 different types of teeth. We have canines, incisors, molars, premolars, right? They actually help in breaking the food particles, stirring them, grinding them all together. Then we have tongue that actually help in mixing of the food with the saliva. And everyone, see what we have over here? Can you see this? This part is the salivary gland, right over here. We have the salivary glands. So salivary glands will release the saliva, right? They will be releasing the saliva. Yes, over here, right? This is what? This is the salivary gland. And this will be releasing the saliva, and that saliva, right, of course, will be acting, right? That will be acting, 1 minute, that will be acting on the food. Which food? Can you quickly tell me? We have studied this. Yes, salivary glands are there, right? They will be acting on the food and they will be helping in the breakdown of, wow everyone, super awesome, carbohydrates, right? So, the salivary glands will be working on the carbohydrates. They will be actually helping in the breakdown of it. Very good. So we can say that digestion starts in the mouth itself. It's a 1 marks question, everyone. I'll tell this every year. Common question asked that, you know, where the digestion starts, and we know that the digestion starts in our mouth itself. So here we have the enzyme which is salivary amylase. So amylase is a word that you will be listening again and again. So always relate the amylase with the carbohydrate, that they'll be working on the carbohydrate. Saliva is an enzyme. It's not a hormone. It's an enzyme. Okay, everyone, are we clear with this? The other name is also the palatine. Yes, absolutely correct. Good, very good. Yes, salivary gland, right? It's a gland and it releases the salivary amylase. Salivary amylase is the enzyme. Very good. Okay, awesome. It actually helps in the breakdown of the starch. Absolutely. The carbohydrates. Good, everyone. So we are clear with this, right? So are we clear with the mouth part? Very quickly, everyone. Are we clear with the mouth part, right? Awesome. Very good. Very good. Now, what are enzymes? A very interesting question that I would really love to take now. Enzymes are nothing but the proteins, right? So they are nothing but the chemicals. They are the proteins that actually help in increasing the rate of reaction. So basically, for example, you are sitting and you're not doing any work, but your parents will tell you, you know what, I'll give you 2 chocolates if you do clean your bed. You'll become super active and you quickly clean the bed. So over here, in any of the reactions, the enzyme act as a catalyst and actually help in increasing the rate of the reaction, helps in the reaction. Very good, biologic catalyst, absolutely correct. So we are clear, right? What are enzymes? Clear? Good, very good, everyone. Hormones, they are different, right? Definitely they are also the chemicals, they are released by the different glands that we have, but they are different from the enzymes. Awesome. Very good. Okay. Now, the next part that we'll be moving from the mouth, right? We have the food in our mouth, right? It becomes the bolus mixed with the saliva. The food is wrapped with saliva, right? And now it moves to the esophagus. Everyone, many of you are asking doubt, ma'am, what is esophagus? Quickly, can you tell me what is esophagus? Here, let's take a look, everyone, at the esophagus, right? What we have over here. Can you see the long tube pipe? Very good, the food pipe. Absolutely correct, everyone. The food pipe, right? That takes the food from the mouth to the stomach. We call that as the food pipe. Okay? We call that as a food pipe. And the food pipe actually, right, have a wave-like motion. So the motion that we see, it's a muscular structure. So of course, the motion that we see over here is like a wave-like motion. And that the particular process, very good, Naveen. Right, so many of you are answering, right? It called as the peristalsis movement. Remember this, everyone. It's called as the peristalsis movement. The wave-like movement will occur, and because of that, the food will move. Many of you are asking me, what is this movement? So in short, if I have to tell you, the contraction and the relaxation of the muscles of the esophagus will actually help in moving the food ahead from here to the stomach. That motion, that movement that happens of the food inside the esophagus is called as a peristalsis movement. Yes? Are we clear, everyone? Are we clear? Can we freeze the screen for a second? I'll just move to the next part and I'll show them. Can we freeze? Yes. So here, everyone, I will show you how the movement happens in the yes, can we fix this? And we'll be able to show them the animation now. Everyone, I'll show you that how basically the movement happens. Yes, very good, very good. Everyone, can you see this? See over here, let's take a look. Okay, see? Yes. Excuse me. Yes, everyone. See over here, we can see the food, right? See, I'll zoom a bit for you. Can you see this movement? Yes, can you see this movement? Yes? That is the peristalsis movement. That's how the food moves. There's a contraction, right? There's a contraction happening of the muscles that we have, and that's how the food moves to the stomach. Interesting, right? So from the mouth, you chew your food, it's become wrapped around with the saliva, goes into the esophagus. The beautiful movement that we see, and that just take a jump into the stomach. It's amazing, right? See over here, from mouth to the stomach. Yes, a good question I can see over here. Yes, we have this with us. Yes, that's a Byju's way of learning. Right, everyone? Okay, and let me show you something very interesting. See, this is how we chew. Interesting, right? See how the movement is happening. There's involvement of the tongue, there's an involvement of the teeth, and of course along with that we will see the secretion of the salivary amylase, right? We will see that secretion. Yes? Good. Yes, now let's move back, everyone, and we will be moving ahead to the stomach now. Let's see what we have in the stomach. Right? I hope that you're ready. Can we freeze the screen? Yes, good, good, good. Okay. So let's just go back, and here we have everyone. Yes. Okay. See, I will be taking you down. Just give me a minute. Your teeth looks very scary. Yes. Okay, everyone. Cool. So, now we are back, right? Yes. Very good. So, we are clear with the ingestion part, right? Quickly, everyone, quick thumbs up now. Give me a quick thumbs up. Are we clear with the ingestion part? Right? I hope that all of you are clear with the ingestion part. So we have tackled some question where the digestion starts in the body. It starts in the mouth itself. What is esophagus? Many of you had doubt. We have cleared that particular part. Salivary amylase is an enzyme that works on the carbohydrate. Right? Yes? So in a short, if I have to tell you how the enzyme works, you will be learning ahead when you go to your higher classes, right? If this is a big product, right? Yes? If this is a very big product, I think we can move a screen a little bit. I think it's getting cut, but it's okay over here. If there's a big product, everyone, if we add an enzyme, what will happen? It actually help us to break it down to the smaller molecules, right? That can be easily, can go inside the body and can help. Clear? Very good. Ingestion is the first step, right, in the whole process of the digestion, human digestion, right? And the part which are involved is the mouth, teeth. Basically in a mouth we have the teeth, tongue and the salivary glands. Clear? Molecules, not the globules. Globules will be discussing later. Enzymes are the biologic catalysts that actually help in increasing the rate of the reaction and help us in the smooth functioning of the reactions. Yes, very good, very good. Yes, awesome. I have explained what is enzyme. I am taking your doubt. Only carbohydrate, the digestion of only carbohydrate starts. Breakdown, right? We call it as a breakdown. So the breakdown, the chemical process of the breakdown starts of the carbohydrates here in mouth. Yes, very good. Clear? It's very simple, right? Super proud that you are clear with this. Now everyone, let's move from the ingestion part to the, right, to the digestion part of it. Right, clear and very simple. State of enzymes. Now, state of enzymes, so definitely we have different types of enzyme altogether, right? So again, it is a very broad topic I would love to discuss. We will have a separate session on that because it itself requires a lot of detail. Right, that's not there in the NCERT, so we'll not be tackling it as of now. But maybe later we will surely discuss that. Yes, very good everyone. See, again we will have the summary, everyone. Those of you who have joining us just now, please don't worry, you can go back and watch it. We will be having the summary, don't worry. Okay, now everyone, let's take a look at the stomach. Can you see over here what we have is the beautiful, amazing structure, which is the stomach. Now the stomach is J-shaped structure, right? Remember this, we usually call stomach as a J-shaped structure, right? It's a J-shaped organ. See over here, yes. So over here we have the esophagus entry. From here the food will jump into the stomach. Dupuk. Like a jump that we do in the swimming pool, we will see that the food will jump into the stomach. Now stomach, of course, has different types of cells and there's a lot of secretion that happens, right? Now the word digestion over here means one important thing. Can you quickly tell me what it is, everyone? Digestion, right, is nothing but the breakdown. Right? It's the breakdown of food. Right? So, for example, very simple, right? For example, you all are in a class, but the teacher wants to segregate you, right? Breakdown. Basically, they want to break you into different set of the groups category, right? Of course, they want to make sure that you are in a small groups. So, there will be breaking happening, right? Distribution will be happening. Yes, similarly, of course, in the digestion, what we see, there's a big food molecule, right, which is there, which is all the nutrient. Now, what we'll see, there'll be a breakdown of the food in a simpler form, simple way. There's a very big molecule, right, that will be broken to the simple form, right, and that is nothing but the digestion. And that we see starts in our mouth itself, and furthermore, we see in the stomach. So, everyone, again, in the stomach, right, we have three important juices. What we call them as? Everyone, what we call them as? We call them as the gastric juices. Please note this down. We call them as the gastric juices. HCl is one of the gastric juice. Then we have pepsin. Then we have the mucus. Remember this, everyone. HPM. Right? HPM. Very good, very good. So what is the role of HCl over here in the stomach? HCl actually kill the germs. See, our stomach is really very acidic. HCl acid is really very acidic, right? It actually kills the germs that enter with the food. Okay, that's super important. Then this HCl actually activates an inactive enzyme. Right, this is super important again. Very good. I can see so many of you are answering. HCl actually converts the pepsinogen enzyme, which is an inactive enzyme, into the active enzyme. Right? Super active enzyme. Again, it's a matter of, for example, you're sleeping, right? You're sleeping, you're inactive. But someone tells you, you know what? I will make you an aloo ka paratha. Oh, you have this aloo ka paratha, you will be super active. So over here, in converting the pepsinogen to the pepsin, the active enzyme, the HCl plays a very, very important role. Yes, yes. Okay. So we have three gastric juices. We have HCl, which kills the germ. We have pepsin, which gets activated with the help of HCl. Right? And it actually helps in the digestion of protein. Very good. I'm repeating it again. Yes, I'm repeating it again. Everyone, just stay focused. So, pepsin helps in the digestion of protein. Okay, everyone, remember this. It actually helps in the digestion of protein. Then mucus protect the inner lining. What is the role? It protects the inner lining of the stomach. So mucus is nothing but a very slimy substance which actually protect the inner layer. Now I can see some weird questions. Ma'am, can we drink HCl? No, we cannot drink HCl. It's really very harmful. Now, in our body, the HCl, right, the acid is released in an apt quantity so that it can help in the digestion process. Okay, how many of you have heard about acidity? Now, I'll be taking some doubts, right? And I want all of you to stay focused. How many of you have heard about the word acidity? Right? There's a acidity happens. We have burps. We feel there's a burning sensation in our stomach, right? And we'll be like, oh, I want cold water, something very cold, right? And doctor will give you a medicine that actually calms your stomach. So what happens in acidity is that the acid level in our stomach increases. It could be due to any reason, right? It could be of any reason. Now, what happens when there's more amount of acid in our stomach? That acid actually start damaging the wall, right? What it does, it start damaging the wall. Everyone, before I explain you, I hope that you have taken a screenshot. Anyways, we'll be sharing the notes with you, so don't worry. So, what happens is that acid will be damaging the walls of the stomach. That is when we can actually feel the burning sensation. To protect our stomach inner walls, we have the mucus. Okay, that makes sure the acid is not getting in touch with the layer of the stomach. Clear, everyone? Yes? Are we clear? And there was an interesting question, ma'am. Does gravity work on our digestive system? So when you go upside down, right, it's not that the food will not move. It will move. So yeah, gravity does not work over here. So yeah, we can say that. Physics is not working in this particular biology. Good, everyone. I don't know why they did that, but yes. Good, good, very good, everyone. Are we clear? Do you have any doubts? You will be getting the notes on the Telegram. Yes, it does remove the acidity, absolutely correct. We have we do take that. Some of us, doctor will tell us to eat bananas, curd, right? All of those things actually helps in reducing the acidity. But again, it varies from individual to individual. It's not that it will work for everyone. Catalyst is something that actually help in increasing the rate of reaction, right? In terms of biology, when we talk about it, we have the enzymes. Okay, very good. Okay. Ma'am, what if there's a lack of the mucus? So again, what will happen in that case? The acid will go and will be damaging the stomach wall. Okay, that is definitely not good. Yes, we are moving ahead. So, from the stomach, everyone, we have an understanding. There are 3 gastric juices. I'm repeating it again. 3 gastric juices. We have HCl, we have pepsin, and we have mucus. HCl kills the germ that are coming with the food. Pepsin help in the digestion of proteins. Help in the breakdown of proteins is done by pepsin. It's an enzyme. And mucus protects the inner wall of the stomach. So we have 3 gastric juices in the stomach. Okay. Easy peasy, simple. Very good, everyone. See, when you say that it's simple, I feel so proud. And everyone, I'm telling you, this is not a rocket science. You are here with us. By the end of this class, you will be the expert of human digestive system. Right? If you pay attention, you will be an expert. Good. And don't worry for the notes. We will be sharing the notes with you. You will get the notes on the Telegram. Good. Okay. Now, everyone, let's talk about from the stomach, the food will actually move, right, to the small intestine. But before that, yes, it becomes easy with I can read that comment. It becomes easy with the animation. Yes, it does. That's a Byju's way of learning. Now, everyone, the food will be moving, right, to the different parts. And of course, before we take a look over here, right, let's talk about the different organs and their secretion. So we have the different types of mucus throughout our body. I can see that doubt. I have to take that. We have the mucus through in different parts of our body also. We have in our nose, right? Yes, we call that mucus. Yes. Okay, everyone. Now, again, I may have leaked the answer. Which is the largest organ in our body? Right? We call it as an organ or a gland? I want to know. Do we call it as the largest gland or the organ in the body? Very good, very good. Yes, gland, absolutely correct. So liver, everyone, over here we have, right? And liver is amazing, amazing gland that actually helps, right? Very, very important. Now, liver actually helps in the secretion of the bile. Now, this is important, so please pay attention. Liver secretes bile, okay? Now, bile is made in the liver, right? We can see the bile duct also. Yes, we can see the bile duct. See over here, from the liver, when the bile is produced, right, it is moving through the bile duct and getting stored in the gallbladder. Everyone, a very, very important part, right? Gallbladder. Bile juice or bile is stored in the gallbladder, right? Of course, if you remove the gallbladder, there's a question I'm sure many of you will be asking. What will happen? You can write in the comment section below. What will happen if you remove the gallbladder? There will be not a storage of the bile juice, it will be directly going. So you can still do a little bit more research on it and can write the answer in the comment section. Yes. So we have the gallbladder which will store the bile. As the food will be coming, right, in of course, as it moves to the small intestine, the bile juice will act. I'll tell you what happens there. But before that, let's take a look at the pancreas. Okay, everyone, how many of you know what this particular gland does? Oh, that's so sweet, Mehak, thank you. Bile is nothing but a juice, right, which is produced in the liver. It actually helps in the breakdown of fats. We'll be learning about that. It's not an enzyme. Very good, very good. Pancreas is a gland, right, and actually helps in the... When we always think about the pancreas, we always connect them to the hormones, right, controlling the sugar level, insulin. But it's a gland that is dual gland. It releases the hormones as well as it releases the enzymes, also pancreatic juices. Absolutely correct, everyone. It releases the pancreatic juices also. So, now if we make a chart now that we have discussed, everyone, I hope that you have the understanding. So, let's start. We have the stomach. From the stomach, the food moves. We call that as chyme. Okay, what we call it as? We call it as the chyme. Yes, I'm repeating, everyone, stay focused. Right, so from the stomach, the food becomes chyme, right, and it's entered into the small intestine, that small portion, okay. We have the secretion from the liver, which is called as bile, okay. This bile is stored. Can you tell me where it is stored, everyone? Good, very good. It is stored in the gallbladder. It is stored in the gallbladder. Very good. Now, from the gallbladder, we know that we have the bile juice, right? Now we have one more important organ, which is the pancreas, right? And it secretes the pancreatic juices. We'll discuss about it. Are we clear with the flow, everyone? Are we clear with the flow? So if this is a stomach, right, there is a tube like this. Here we have the liver and here we have the pancreas. So both of these will be releasing their juices here. Clear? Before they enter into the small intestine, these juices are acting on it. Yes or no? Chyme, after the food is getting digested, right, after the food is digested in the stomach, the bulk portion that we have is called as chyme, which moves to the small intestine. Yes, clear? Good, good, everyone. Very good. So now we know that we have these juices, right? Bile help in the breakdown of fat. Everyone, what is the function of bile? It actually helps in the breakdown of fat. Now, many of you are asking, ma'am, what it does? So, here we have a big fat globule, right? We have a big fat globule, everyone. This is what? This is the fat globule, right? It's this huge fat globule. Now, what will happen? This bile juice will be acting on it and it will be breaking into its small globules, right? And it will be surrounded by the bile. Let me change the pen color for a better understanding, right? Yes. Here, so what it will do, it will actually surround this. And what happens, it becomes easy for the enzymes to act on it. Clear? Very good, very good. I can see your answers. Yes, I will be taking a doubt, everyone. See, I am taking a doubt. But when I'll say that I'm taking a doubt, please write it out over there. Very good. Thank you for sharing the function. The function of the bile, of course, it actually helps in the emulsification of fats. This is what? This is nothing but the emulsification of fat. There's a big fat globules, right? Breaking it down into the smaller fat globules so that the enzymes can work easily on them. See, enzymes, let's say, right, enzymes are very good, but they also need a little bit help, right? They cannot directly work on this big molecule of fat. They need small things to work upon. So once this is done, they'll be able to function. Clear? Yes, I can see so many of you giving thumbs up. Very good. Yes, so many of your old students, see, I cannot call out your name. Yes, very good everyone. I can see the enthusiasm in the class. Awesome. So we are clear with the function of bile, right? Yes, bile duct, right? Bile duct will be carrying the bile to the, right, gallbladder. Of course, it stores there. Gallbladder mein we'll see the storage of the bile juice. Good. Very good everyone. I can see you're asking the functions. Give me some time, I'll explain that. Now let's talk about the pancreas, everyone, right? And we've been talking about the pancreatic juices. And there comes a very important enzyme, lipase. Now this enzyme actually helps in working on the fatty acids. So on the small fat globules, right, this enzyme will work. I'm explaining everyone. Yes, very good. So lipase is an enzyme that works on the fat. Then we have trypsin. I can see that. I can see that in the chat. Trypsin enzyme actually help in breaking down the proteins. Right? They will be helping in breaking down the proteins further into the amino acids, peptides, smaller forms. See, proteins are very huge, right? Proteins are very huge. Yes, very good. So they have to be broken down into the smallest form. So that's how the trypsin will be acting on it. Trypsin help in the digestion of the proteins. Then of course we have the pancreatic amylase. Everyone, you remember amylase? How many of you remember the word amylase? Raise your hand. Very good. Pepsin and trypsin works on proteins. Absolutely correct. Yes, very good. Very good everyone. Yes, right. So amylase, pancreatic amylase will be working on the carbohydrate. So they will be breaking down more further the carbohydrate into the smallest form. Good, very good. So we'll see the breakdown of the carbohydrate over here. Yes? Okay. So this is all about the digestion, everyone. Then of course we are left with the easiest steps, the absorption. Right? Now the absorption happens in the small intestine, right? Where we have the presence of the villi, right? Where we have these small finger-like projections which are villi that actually help in the absorption of the food. Along with that we have the pancreatic juice, small intestine juices that act on it. Now the complete digestion of the food occurs in the small intestine. Again, a very important question, that where the complete digestion of food occurs, that happens in the small intestine. So this is super interesting that all the food finally get digested in the small intestine and absorption also occurs in the small intestine. Clear? Yes, very good, very good. So everyone, are we clear up to here? Okay, now you know what? Now we'll take a break. Yes, now we'll take not a break per se. Now I'll be taking your doubts. Okay, now I'll be taking your doubts. Can we go back? Can you freeze me? We'll come back over here again. Yes, now let me just go back everyone. And now we'll be taking up your doubts. Yes. Okay. So I'm just quickly revising. Till now, it's a huge topic. So all of you who are here with us, let's quickly pay attention. right? And now you have doubts, please do ask me. So let's start. Let's quickly revise, right? Now, yeah, we can see the movement now. Good. Everyone now, let's just stay focused. Good, very good. Yes. Good. Okay? Yes, I will be taking your doubts, everyone, now. So we'll be revising from the beginning, from the mouth itself. So what we studied about that the mouth, right, or the buccal cavity has what? Right, we have the teeth, we have the tongue, and we have the salivary glands. Anyone, do you have any doubt over here? See, everyone, stay focused. So what is the difference between carbohydrate and starch? See, carbohydrate is a bigger form, right, when we say. Starch, of course, it's a part of it. Starch, glucose, sucrose, all of it that comes. Yes, there's not a meaning, Drishti, of amylase. Basically, amylase, we usually use this word amylase that actually helps to understand that the enzymes are helping in the digestion of carbohydrate. Yes. Clear? Salivary glands. Okay, so salivary glands are present in the mouth. They secrete an enzyme called as salivary amylase. Okay, everyone? See, salivary glands will release the salivary amylase along with the saliva that actually help in breaking down, let's suppose, a bigger molecule of the carbohydrate like starch, right, into the simple sugar. Clear? Yes. Yes, starch breaks in the mouth. Yes, absolutely. So the digestion starts in the mouth itself. Nitya, I think you're asking a question which is a little bit higher from this particular standard. We'll be tackling that later. Yes. Everyone, are we clear with this? Are we clear with this? Come on, quick thumbs up. Yes, Vikesh, again, as I mentioned, state of enzyme will not be dealing in today's class. Okay, see, just focus everyone over here. We're starting with the mouth and I'll be taking your doubts right over here in the other parts also. Good. Now, we discussed about the teeth also, right? We have the teeth that actually helps in the breakdown of the food, grinding. How many teeth you have? Teeth, adult have, everyone. Yes. The starch is converted to maltose again. See, what we have to understand over here, as we mentioned, the simple sugar, definitely we'll have the maltose, sucrose, right? We will see the breakdown of the carbohydrate, which is a huge form, right? The bigger sugar molecule starch. We will see the breakdown of it into the simplest form, which is glucose. Yes. Great. Very good, everyone. So, in the adult individual, we have how many teeth? 32 teeth, right? 32 teeth. Okay? Yes. So, here we have. So, we have two, right? We have the teeth, right? We have two incisors, two canines, one incisor, then two premolars and three molars. Okay? Up and down, up and down. So if you count the numbers, it will be total of 32. But nowadays, right, the wisdom tooth that comes a little bit later. Yes. Very good. So do remember this. This is again an extra information, everyone. It's not there in your textbook, but this is an extra information for all of us. Okay, different types of teeth. We have studied this in our previous classes also. So yeah, and in children definitely the number of teeth are lesser, right? Acha, can you tell me the teeth that you have are milk teeth or permanent teeth? Yes. Yes. Good, good, good. Both. Initially we had the milk teeth and now we have the permanent teeth. Absolutely correct. Okay, I can see one question, ma'am. Does the digestion occurs in the esophagus? No. Vikesh, I have repeated again. We will not be discussing the state of the enzymes, but it's a very broad topic. We'll have a separate class for that. Don't worry. Preparation of JEE, bache. You can start from class 9th. Yes, you can. Yes. HCl does not damage. See, again, we have to understand that HCl is very, very important, right, for the digestion process. It will not harm the stomach if there's a good quantity about it, right? In our body, everything has to be in balance. If the balance is not there, definitely it will be destroying. So, Chetan, to answer your question, I hope that you got this. Yes. where the carbohydrates get digested completely in small intestine. So complete digestion of food occurs in the small intestine. Yes, you can get all of these amazing visuals right on a Byju's app. You can go and visit that. And of course, in our classes, we usually have these amazing visuals. Okay, HCl is not present in the small intestine. Okay, everyone, let's take a look over here. The buccal cavity and how it is working. Good. Right? Here. Very good. So everyone, see, we are going in a sequence. We're going in a sequence. Don't worry. Yes. Okay. As we mentioned, what is a bolus? It is nothing but the semi-solid mass, which is, of course, food wrapped with the saliva, right? It moves to the esophagus. Many of you were asking about this here again, everyone. Can you see this beautiful, beautiful video, right? Here we have the esophagus. The food is moving from the stomach, right? There was a doubt asked by a student, ma'am, what is the difference between peristalsis and the peristalsis movement? The wave motion that happens, right? We call it as a series of wave motion that happens. We call it the peristalsis, right? The movement of a food, we call it as a movement, peristalsis movement. What kind of movement occur? We call it as a peristalsis movement. Clear? Yes. Are we clear? I think a few of you have doubts, but I hope it's clear. Madhuri, bolus is nothing but a food, right, which has been broken down by the teeth, wrapped with the saliva. That's called as bolus. Okay, good. Now, so here we discussed about the stomach. Recapping, everyone, let's just pay attention. Okay? Yes. Abhijit, we can say yes to that question. Okay? What will happen? I will come to that what will happen if there's no gallbladder. I already told you the answer. See, everyone, we have the mucus and the pepsin, right? We know that mucus protects the stomach wall from the harmful effect of acid. HCl acid kills the germ and of course activates pepsinogen. Few of you were asking me, what is pepsinogen? It's an enzyme, right? It is an enzyme that actually is an inactive state. Once the HCl is there, it's become active enzyme, which is pepsin, which actually helps in the breakdown of proteins to peptides. Again, a simpler form of protein. See, everyone, can I help you to understand one thing? See, what do you understand about breaking down? See, any enzymes that we are talking about is actually breaking a bigger molecule into the smaller molecule. Okay, let me ask you a simple thing, right? You have 100 pages of textbook, right? You have 100 pages of textbook and you have 10 days to finish those 100 pages. How you will do? How you will prepare? Right? The ideal way is to break down 10 pages. You will split maybe someday 20 pages, right? You will actually break down it and then you will be making sure that every day you are contributing something. In digestion, what happens? Right? We will see the breakdown happening of the food so that the digestion, the absorption part, the utilization of the food part becomes super easy. See, if you take one huge food, right? Do you think it will go down and gives us energy? No. It has to be broken down because our body is molecular, right? The cells that we have works on a very small molecule level. So we have to give them the tiniest thing that they can take and utilize. Yes, good, very good. Okay, so here again explaining you the function of the pepsin. Pepsin helps in the digestion of protein to peptides. Ma'am, some animals uses gravity to get the food into the stomach. Is it which animal? See, in us, in humans, in our alimentary canal, the gravity does not work. Even if you go upside down, it's not that the food will not move in that particular direction. Good, very good. Okay, everyone, so here a new term that we have, the partially digested food, right, with the gastric juices is called as chyme. Peptides are nothing but the broken down form of the proteins. Okay, so for example, we have different level of the breakdown, right? Here we have protein, the biggest one, then we have peptide, peptones, and last we have the amino acid. Good, very good. Yes, so are we clear up to here, everyone? Okay, now let's move ahead and we'll be discussing about the functions. So we have the stomach, right, and we have two sphincters as we discussed. We have the sphincter which is there from the esophagus, from where the food will come. There's a closing over there so that the food does not go back. Okay, how many of you have experienced vomiting? I will be explaining you bile juice, just pay attention now. Harsha, you can go back and see, I've just explained that thing to you. Everyone, how many of you experienced the vomiting sensation? Okay, I can see so many of you raising your hand. Me. So what happens, right? In vomiting, the food comes out from our stomach, right? And it travels back to the esophagus and we just spit it out there. We vomit it out. So at that particular time, the sphincters open and the food moves from the stomach to the esophagus against the law that is there, right? So we have these sphincters, right? The closing, the flap-like structures, so that the food is not moving back. Clear? Good. So we have one sphincter over here and we have another sphincter which is the pyralic sphincter, which actually keep a check of the food which is moving from the stomach to the small intestine. Yes. Clear? Oh yes, ma'am. Good. Now, those of you who are asking about the liver. Liver, everyone, is a very, very important part, right? And liver actually secretes bile. Those of you who have doubt in liver, please stay focused. So bile juice is produced in the liver, stored in the gallbladder, right? And through the bile duct, it will be moving into the small intestine, right? And the big fat molecules will be broken into the smaller ones. So here we have, see, the big fat large molecule, right, will be emulsified, will be broken, right, into the smaller one, and it has the bile salt around it so that the enzymes can work on it. There was a question. How many of you have a question that, now what is emulsification and the breakdown? I think many of you had a doubt over there. Now what is emulsification, right, and the breakdown? So breakdown is nothing but simple breakdown of the food. But over here, emulsification is specifically talking about the breakdown of large fat molecules into the small droplets that are water soluble. Yes, I hope that I've answered your question. Bile is not an enzyme. Bile is not an enzyme. Bile is a juice. The session will be hopefully for 15 more minutes. Rohit, I've answered your question. Abhijit, Ritika. Is there going to be a big difference of SC? Yes, absolutely. If the HCl is not present, see again, what will happen, our stomach will become really very sensitive. Okay? And of course, will not be able to digest protein that well because HCl actually helps in making the active enzyme, right? So it's really very important. Fundus is definitely, we have divided the stomach into different parts. Fundus is a part of that. There's no difference between, right? So the difference between the trypsin and the pepsin is that pepsin is secreted in the stomach, trypsin by the pancreas. Will diagrams come in the examination? Yes, definitely they will be coming in your examination. Maybe not for the drawing, but they can ask you to look at the diagram and then answer some questions based upon that. Yes. Good, very good. I don't know, I have not tasted it, so I don't know whether bile is tasty or not. Good, everyone. Are we clear with that? Are we clear? Yes. So everyone, I hope that you are clear till the liver part, right? And then of course we have the pancreas, right? Lipase enzyme is there, which is secreted, that will be working on the fatty acid and the glycerol. Proteins, trypsin is there, which will be, which is definitely there, that will be helping in the breakdown of the proteins further into the amino acid. What is bile salts? Of course, bile juices, later part may we call them as bile salt. Nothing, no difference, bache. Yes? As of now, let's understand that bile juices are there, we call them as bile salt. Clear? Yes, we have two types of it. Yes. Oh, we have a short, you can definitely watch that short over on that. Yes, it actually helps in the breakdown of the big fat molecules to the smaller one. Good, very good, everyone. They can ask you to label the parts also and write their function. Yes, very good. You will be getting the PDF. I think I'm missing some doubts. See, just in case, what you can do, I know that. See what happens in a class. There are so many of you, there are so many of doubts. Some of you are saying, ma'am, move fast, ma'am, move slow. So you can go back and watch this. See, we have spent enough time. And I'm making sure that all of you are getting all the important points that are there in your NCERT. We are focusing on the extra information also. But again, everyone, I'm saying that I'm not be going too much ahead into the details because many of you don't want that and it will be too much for us, right, for you to take ahead. What is important, what is essential, we are definitely covering all those points. We're not missing out any of these points. Good. Okay. So after this, everyone, what we have just taken your doubts. So let's quickly move ahead to the small intestine. We have the duodenum, the first part of it. Then we have the jejunum, the second part, and the ileum, the last part of the intestine. And there we have the villi. What are villi, everyone? Villi are the finger-like projection, small finger-like projection that actually help in the absorption of the food. Okay. Clear? That actually helps in the absorption. Everyone take a picture of this. It actually just observe this, everyone. It actually helps you to understand. One minute, everyone, just drinking water. Yes. Okay. Clear? Yes, I will be explaining. So over here we can see the finger-like projections, everyone. So villi are finger-like projections that are present in the small intestine, right? And these villi actually are filled with blood vessels. Can you see those blood vessels? Yes, they have blood vessel. So what happens, these finger-like projections move like this, right? And they take the food which is being digested, right? And they take the food and give it to the blood. And of course, we know that blood moves throughout the body, takes the food, nutrition and send to the different parts of the body. So villi help in the absorption of the food. Are we clear, everyone? Yes, are we clear? This actually plays very, very important role, everyone. The complete digestion and absorption of the food occurs in the small intestine. Right? These finger-like projections will be absorbing the food, giving it to the blood vessels, and the blood vessels will be taking to the different parts of the body. Right? And that's how we get the nutrient. Yes? Villi and cilia, no, they are not the same thing. Cilia, of course, is a locomotion and movement may they use the cilia. Okay? Villi are different. Though the structure looks very similar, the finger-like projection, but they are not. Okay. There's one more question which is super important for us to understand, that what is the function of villi apart from the absorption? It actually increases the surface area. More the villi are there, everyone, more the surface area, more the absorption. Clear? Yes. Good. Krishiv, what you're discussing comes under the photosynthesis. Aishwarya ma'am have dealt with that and we have other videos on that, so please go and watch it. Yes. Okay, so everyone clear with the function of villi? Yes, clear with the function of villi. Awesome. Good, good, good. Okay, let me just answer this question. You're spamming like anything. Fundus, what is fundus? So of course, see stomach, when you will be learning more about the stomach, right, in your higher classes, there's different parts, sections of the stomach. The dome-shaped part is called as fundus, which is not there in our syllabus. So I would request you to please stop spamming now. I've explained what is fundus, but please don't spam now. Yes. Villi and cilia are not same. What are blood capillaries? Blood capillaries are nothing but the small, thin blood vessels that goes into the tissues and cells. Okay? Okay. Here, everyone, please take a picture of this. Super important. Yes? So we have the finger-like projections called as villi. They actually help in increasing the surface area and the absorption of the digestive food. Clear? Awesome. Very good. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now everyone, the last part, what we have is the gland, right? We have the gland. Sorry, not the gland. I was reading that question and that came. I will answer that question. Give me some time, Chetan. Right? What are glands? I'll answer that question, but not now. The last part of our, and in large intestine, what we'll see the absorption of the water. This is super important, everyone. So, our large intestine, right, will be receiving the undigested food. It will receive the undigested food, right? And we will see the absorption of the water happening. And what will happen? We'll have the formation of the feces. The stool formation will be there, right? And the waste will become super solid, right? And of course, there will be the mucus again over here. See, mucus is there throughout the body, not just in the stomach, okay? And then of course, the rectum is there, that will be storing the stool for some time. And through the anus, it will be removed from the body, okay? Over here, we have the appendix. We did a session, everyone. You can go and watch the session, whether the appendix is important or not, okay? So, in the herbivorous animals, right, which eats a lot of plants, appendix plays a very, very important role, right? It has the bacteria that actually help in the breakdown of the cellulose. The cell wall, right? In plants, we have the cell wall, which is made up of cellulose. It actually helps in the breakdown of that. But as of course, we have a different lifestyle, so it does not have main important role, but there's a lot of controversy related to that. But this is one thing that we are kind of sure. Clear? Yes, very good. It's not that important for the humans, but it is really important for the herbivores. 11th is hard? Not at all. No subject. No class is hard if you know it. Yes, Neha, you are right. Okay. Everyone, the last part, the anal sphincter, right? The removal of the feces will be happening through the anus, and that's how we will complete the alimentary canal from mouth to the anus. Are we clear, everyone? Yes. Now let me take some doubts. There were doubts. Appendix is an organ, but it's not a gland. Okay? It's an organ. And the question was, ma'am, what is gland? So gland, of course, in our body we have different types of glands, right? These glands actually help in the secretion. They will be releasing the chemicals, juices from them, right? And these will be helping in various processes in the body. So we have two types of gland. We have endocrine gland, right, which secrete their secretion directly into the blood. Clear? They secrete directly into the blood. And then we have exocrine gland. They secrete in the duct. So they will always secrete in a pipe, like bile duct. Okay? Yes? Exocrine gland are those glands that secrete in the pipe or in the tube. Right? They will be secreting directly into the tube. Endocrine glands directly into the blood. Clear? Hormones are secreted mostly by the endocrine glands, and exocrine glands, we have the enzyme secretion. Clear? Vikesh, sphincters are basically the the closing and the opening, where of course there is an entry. So of course in our stomach, right, we have two opening and closing. So there we have those flap-like structure that will make sure the food is not moving out. Rectum is the end, anus is the end, not the rectum. The color of the bile, see, I haven't seen the color of the bile, but usually we say, write it as yellowish fluid. Yes, very good. Large intestine also absorbs salts. Not necessarily, the absorption in the large intestine is very minimum. Mostly it actually helps in the absorption of water. So whatever small amount of salt is there in the water might get absorbed. Yes. The composition of the hormones and enzymes are different. That's the main difference that you should remember. Clear, everyone? Are we clear? Very interesting question. The difference between egestion and the excretion. Can anyone tell me? See, there are two words, everyone. Egestion. In egestion, we will see the undigested food. The excretion, the throwing of the undigested food. Okay? The excretion is the urine formation. the throwing or the removal of the nitrogenous waste. Right? The removal of the nitrogen waste. Sorry, I'm covering that. Yes. Clear? Clear, everyone? Come on, come on, come on. Thumbs up, everyone. I hope that all of you have hit the like button for the video. Yes. See, I know that our class is a little bit lengthy, but I hope that all of you have hit the like button for the video. Yes, and I hope that all of you, if you're new here, you have subscribed to the channel. Good. Very good, very good. Bile just sound like Byju's. See, whatever helps you to remember the concept, we are there with you. Okay, here's a question. Why drinking water while digestion is not right through, though water goes into the kidneys and food go to the stomach? It just tell you that, stomach. So again, the water has a different type of behavior, right? And the food, of course, is different, right? If you eat the food and water same time you might not understand whether your stomach is full or not. That's one of the logical that they say, and the composition is definitely different. So it will be hampering in the digestion also. No, it's not because of bile. It's not because of bile. The urine color. You see, Tarana ma'am did an amazing shot. Everyone go and watch that why the color of urine is yellow. Yes, there are few people who get the appendix removed because sometimes it start paining really very badly. So it can be removed. Anyways, it does not have a very important function in the body. So some people removed. Yes, the diagrams you're asking, it will be, hopefully this time they will not be asking you to draw the diagram. Maybe there is a picture in the question paper, they will be asking you to identify A, B, C and write their function. Sometimes the gallbladder also get removed. So what will happen if the gallbladder is removed? The bile will move directly through the bile duct. Okay? Sometimes appendix pain, that's why there's a removal of it. Okay? Very good, everyone. Ritik, which movement you're speaking about? Villi are not present in the large intestine. Timetable is there on the community post. Madhuri, you've explained blood vessels, bache. Blood vessels are nothing but these small one single layer vessels, right, that are there near the tissues and the cells, that they actually help in carrying the material. See, our cells are very tiny, right? Tissues have cells, right, and they need the nutrition. So capillaries move there. Okay, they're very small. They can easily move inside. They're very narrow. Yes, please ask a doubt, Himanshi. Ileum, the third part of the small intestine is ileum. Duodenum, jejunum and ileum. Okay? Appendix is an organ which is present. Why does it pain? The appendix, again, it depends upon the lifestyle. Sometimes it's natural, sometimes it's perfectly normal in the human's body. But sometimes due to the lifestyle, sometimes due to some injury, it might start paining. Weightage of this particular chapter is the highest weightage, everyone. Yes, good. So everyone, let me ask you a question. Are you ready? Are you ready for some really sorry. Are you ready for some questions? Yes, very good. Where the blood capillaries are present, Rehan, throughout the body. So blood capillaries are the very thin blood vessels, very narrow blood vessels that carry the blood to the cells and to the tissues. Yes, very good. Okay. What kind of muscles are present in the stomach? Can you control your stomach muscles? Tell me. Can you control your stomach muscles? Yes or no? We have three types of muscles. Smooth muscle, right? Skeletal muscle and cardiac muscle. So cardiac muscle is definitely not there because it's there only in the stomach. There are two types of muscle which are stay with us. Involuntary and voluntary. So which type of muscles will be there in the stomach? Very good. Involuntary. Because you and I cannot control our stomach muscles. So which type of muscles we have? Involuntary, the smooth muscles. Awesome. Chaliye everyone. We don't have the Menti. We have just this particular question. We have the poll. We can have A, B, C, D, and we'll finish up our session, everyone. Yes. Thank you for staying with us for such a long time. Yes. Most of the digestion and absorption of the food takes place where? Stomach, small intestine, large intestine, or the mouth. See, by this, if you can't answer this, everyone, come on. You are good students, right? See, I'm sick. I'm coughing. I'm just, I'm standing here. You should be giving this answer correct. See, we have spent so much time here, right? Learning about this. I've specially mentioned that it's super important. I can see the polls happening. Everyone quickly vote. Only 64% of you are giving the correct answer. Yes. I can see the correct answer, everyone, and we can end the poll now. Majority of you got the correct answer. The correct answer is small intestine. So in the small intestine, we'll see the complete digestion and absorption. But there was a very interesting question about the... Sarita is asking, ma'am, in stomach, HCl is present in all human beings and HCl is a very reactive. So when the female lady was pregnant with the baby in the stomach, so why does HCl wound? So see again, the baby is not present inside the stomach. Important thing, right? The baby which is there in the mother's womb, right, is not inside the stomach, bache. It is inside the uterus. Lot of difference there. And body is very smart. Okay, so there will be no harm. Different parts. It's in the uterus, so it's a different organ altogether. It's not in the stomach, okay? Next question, everyone. Right, see over here. So we have to complete the flow chart over here. Gastric glands present in the walls of the stomach. It's very easy. Right? What is A, everyone? Yes? Can you guess? A, B, C, and what are the functions basically? See, A is HCl, right? It basically, we know that it's super important, very good. Then B is the pepsin, very good. Then what is C? C is the mucus. Then what will be the D? The function of it, right? It actually kills germs and activate, and it actually plays a very important role in the activation of the pepsinogen. Right? Good, very good. Right, then we have pepsin, right? It actually helps in the breakdown of the proteins to peptones. Mucus, protect inner lining. Okay, protect inner lining of the stomach. See, such type of questions can come in your examination. Now you know that, right? Now you know that we will be having more of competency based questions. So they'll be checking the application of it, right? So here, everyone, such type of questions can come in your examination. Okay, and last question, everyone, the homework question. This came in the CBSE 2020 paper. So please make sure you write the answer in the comment section, right? Naveen, difference between pepsin and trypsin. Trypsin is an enzyme secreted by pancreas, help in the digestion of protein to amino acid, breakdown of the protein to the amino acid, okay? Pepsin is secreted in the stomach, okay? And it actually helps in the breakdown of the protein to peptones. How many trap doors are there in our digestive system? Think about it, Nitya. See, alimentary canal is one huge canal, right? Starts from the mouth and goes to the anus. Between, there are a lot of doors per se if you say. There are a lot of pinchers, I would say. Okay? Himanshi, what is your doubt? Please, can you write it? Yes. Yes, a long session. What? Himanshi, what is your doubt? It's okay, I think she will be writing it again. See, that's what happens if you keep on spamming. I am missing doubt. See, I have missed out because a lot of spamming is happening. Natasha, HCl acid acts on the enzyme. Yes. Okay, how does it act? Basically, it's a chemical. It will be acting on something and that's how the reaction will happen. Natasha, Aditi, please write your doubt. Yes. See, I had the doubt board and I might have missed your doubt because, there are a lot of you are asking doubts. Trypsin helps in the digestion of proteins to amino acids. Everyone, please write. Yeah, please. Thank you so much, Comfy Studies. Yes. Ma'am, explain the destination system. I didn't get you, Himanshi. We don't have any destination system. You're asking about the digestive system. So, we have just explained the whole digestive system, bache. I'm really sorry, I'll not be able to explain you. But, I'm really sorry. We have just explained the whole digestive system. Right? So, we have the digestive system, right? It comprises of the different organs all together. I'll just show you the final image and I want all of you to recall things, everyone. Right? How many of you remember? So, here we have the digestive system. Digestion start in the mouth, right? We have teeth, salivary glands, tongue. Salivary glands release the salivary amylase, right? Digestion of carbohydrates happens there. Then food moves to the esophagus. Then from there to the stomach. In stomach we have HCl, pepsin and mucus. Then from there we have the secretion from the liver, which is bile, pancreas, enzyme, trypsin and lipase. Small intestine where complete digestion and absorption occurs. We have villi in the small intestine that actually help in the absorption of the food. And large intestine where we'll see the absorption of water and formation of the feces. A stool will be there and through the anus it will be removed out from the body. In short, I've explained to you. Himanshi, you have to watch the whole session again, bache. Function of villi is actually help in the increasing the surface area for the absorption and help in the absorption process. Yes, Rohit, I've explained your doubt. Yes, Arya, please write your doubt. एसिडिटी क्यों होती है बच्चे? अगर एसिडिटी बहुत ज्यादा स्टमक में एसिड है, मतलब हम सोच रहे खाना खाना है पर खाना खा ही नहीं रहे, तो एसिड आ गया स्टमक में. ये मैं हमेशा आई ऑलवेज टेल यू, राइट? ओके, लेट मी आस्क यू समथिंग एवरीवन. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव एक्सपीरियंस्ड के व्हेन यू आर रियली वेरी हंग्री, मैम क्लास में पढ़ा रहे हैं, यू आर रियली वेरी हंग्री एंड यू आर थिंकिंग अबाउट द फूड एंड सडनली यू फील समथिंग वार्म बर्निंग सेंसेशन इनसाइड. So whenever we think, right, see, our stomach is connected to our brain, right? Of course, and everything is so much connected. The signal goes. So if you're thinking about the food, the body thinks that you will be eating the food. When you see the food, you'll be like, you'll be eating the food. So our body sends signal, कि ना खाना आने वाला है, get ready, stomach for the work. But if you're not eating on proper time, we have this acid in our stomach, right? Acidity to hogi. Yes. Okay. Who digests protein? Sunil, we have pepsin enzyme, trypsin enzyme that actually help in the digestion of protein. Okay. So everyone, it seems that we have to do one more session and doubts काफी हैं. Don't worry, we'll be doing one more session on that. For as of now, I think we should end the class because you are there with us for almost a very long time, right? Everyone requesting you, right? Those of you who have doubt, I would sincerely request you to go back, right? Watch this video again on 2x speed. We have the other videos also where we have discussed in detail. Whatever suits you, please go and watch this video and write your doubts in the comment section. Don't worry because we'll be coming again, right? We will be having the revision session of this. We will be coming here and discussing more about this. So it's not the end, but read your textbook and watch this session again. Quick thumbs up, everyone. Yes? Quick thumbs up. Yes, very good, very good. See, you're saying don't go. I don't want to go. But yeah, it's time, right? It's time. Thank you so much, everyone, for staying with us for such a long time. I hope that you have enjoyed today's session. Yes? I know that maybe few of you, I might have missed your doubt. Please write your doubt in the comment section, please. It's a humble request. I might have missed your doubt because so many of you were here and continuous chat was moving, right? So everyone, please make sure to write your doubt in the comment section. I will be replying to you. Promise, pinky promise hai. So please write your doubt. Right? We will be coming, I will be recording a small video so that you have an understanding about whole thing. We'll have the visuals with you. Don't worry. Right? On that note, everyone. Yes. For 2 hours, of course we'll do, don't worry. I'll be sharing the notes on the Telegram, right? Please make sure to hit the like button for the video, and if you're new here, do take a moment and subscribe. You'll be getting the notes on the Telegram, right? You can write your doubts in the comment section below. I will be replying. Yes. Pancreas, last doubt I'm taking. What are pancreas? It's in gland, bache, right? In the digestive system, it secretes enzymes. 3 enzymes you should remember that are secreted by the pancreas. Trypsin, lipase, and pancreatic amylase. Okay? Yes, you will get the notes, don't worry. Okay everyone, I think I should say final bye-bye. Shiva sir is also waiting with us right over here. It's late for every one of us, so please do take care everyone. Everyone, right? Thanks to Shiva sir. He's here with us for such a long time. Now sir has become an expert in digestive system. Yes. Yes. Okay everyone. Thank you so much sir, and thank you to each one of you everyone for staying with us. We'll be meeting really very soon. Do take care of yourself. Keep on learning with Byju's. Lots of love everyone. Bye bye.